Inside Out is a global participatory project which was inspired by an artist named JR from Paris. And what he did was he was a graffiti artist who was also a photographer and took a photo of himself and blew it up and put it on the side of a building to say to the world that he existed. So what we've done at the district is go into classrooms and facilitate workshops around storytelling and the power of story in order to bridge difference and understanding, and encouraging students to really reflect on their lived experiences, to tell about family histories, immigration stories, and aspects of their identity of which they're most proud. And we brought in skipping ropes to talk about the peaks and valleys of our lives, and they formed those peaks and valleys with the ropes and walked along the ropes. And many of the students had emotional reactions while telling their stories, and it gave them an opportunity to talk about themselves. On Friday, we went to Strathcona Elementary, and we had about 30 photos that we blew up to 3 by 5 feet. And we chose 2 locations on the school, a brick wall as well as the front of the building. And we invited the Vancouver firefighters as well as community members, friends and colleagues. And it was a community effort to paste the photos on the building. We also had the VSB trade workers build scaffolding so that we could display the photos as high as possible on the building. And what we noticed was the positive outpouring from the community. I think that an image tells 1,000 stories, and many people are responding to the photos by saying that we've captured the personalities of the students in those photos, and the students themselves are ecstatic and they seem to be walking with a little more pride. I would love for students to be able to feel safe, valued, and respected in the school community that they belong, and feel represented in the curricula. And in order for us to come to a place of understanding about one another, where we're from, our aspects of identity, we must be open and honest and have the ability to tell our stories. And the process is called self-othering. When we see ourselves in someone else's story, that's where we bridge the difference.
I'd like to invite all Vancouver schools to participate in this district-wide Inside Out Stories of Identity project in order to highlight the important aspects of the diversity among the students, staff, and families at each Vancouver school community.
If you're interested, please contact me at abrown@vsb.bc.ca.